The king in the north! The king in the north!
Yo, as always, like, share, subscribe. Now let's just get into it. So Michigan will play Purdue this Saturday, 8 o'clock on Fox for the Big Ten Championship. Now, with playing Purdue right after Ohio State, your preparation it's very similar because Purdue wants to do kind of what Ohio State does, except they don't have as much talent. So with that being said, it's you preparing for the same thing basically because they're both pass first teams. Now they will run it and try to establish the run, but they're more pass first teams. So as far as on defense with Michigan and Purdue's offense, they're going to try to, everybody that plays us is going to try to establish the run first so our pass rushers can't get after them. But that's easier said than done because it's just not easy to run on Michigan. Like I said, Ohio State had a little bit of luck and then they kind of went away from it, or we stopped it, whichever one you want to say. So besides that, almost nobody's had success. Chase Brown, they did the grind it out slowly like Michigan. Purdue's not like that. So Michigan stops their run. I wouldn't be surprised if they somewhat abandon it. Now, Aiden O'Connell, he's a gamer. He can play, and he'll test Jamon Green. You don't find the ball, you gonna get lit up once or twice. You know what I'm saying? Until you know what happens. Second half adjustments, and you get nothing. You get nothing. So that's just kind of what it is. Is Michigan? You want to keep them in front of you, make them have consistent drives. You don't want to give up big plays. Now on offense, I'm not sure. Well, we know Blake isn't going to be playing, so with that, I wouldn't be surprised if they go now. With Purdue's defense, it's not that good. They've got some big boys in the middle, but I'm not sure about their depth. So if we play our grinded out style, it's going to happen. But this is a chance to also get JJ even more comfortable. And I'm not saying go out and try to throw for 40 times or anything, but, be a little more balanced. If you can. If you're running it down their throats and they can't stop it, well, do what you do. But, you want JJ. This is the last. Even if Michigan was to somehow lose this game, they're probably still going to make the playoff because you can't put Ohio State in the playoff and not put Michigan. They both have one loss, but Michigan dragged Ohio State. So even if Michigan loses this game, unless it was a blowout, they're still going to make the playoff like 9 times out of 10. That's why I saw somebody's little tracker or whatever on playoff prediction, and Michigan's like 99% right now. So that's what it is. So you'd want to get JJ and the receivers, get them more comfortable before that playoff. Honestly, get them as comfortable as possible. But they're going to have a lot of time to work on the pass game and things like this because you're going to have about a month off. So however you want to win this game, honestly, I don't care. Just win it. Keep those goals going and do something that hasn't been done. Being 13-0 at this point, that's a big thing for Michigan. It hasn't been done, so just get that win however you got to get it. I don't care how you get it. You want to run it, you want to pass it, I don't care. Just get the win. Defense, show up, lights out. You get nothing. So that's what it is in this one, y'all. I ain't going to hold y'all too long. Purdue's back. He had a concussion last week, but he's serviceable and he's got a little speed. But I don't see him getting a lot of yards. I'd say 100 and some yards, but he's explosive. So if he was to get a long one, but it's just hard to run against Michigan with all that depth. So besides that, I just think Michigan's just got too much talent and too focused. Like JJ said, the job isn't done. Job ain't done. And this is why I ranted about and raved about different things, because this team's goals: beat Penn State, beat Michigan State, beat Ohio State, beat the states. Got them. Next goal: win the Big Ten. It's right here. Next goal is right here. Purdue's in your way. Get it done. Get it done. So you can reach your next goal for sure. Control your own destiny. You don't want to lose this game and then still be anxious like, well, we should make it. But no, control your own destiny. Knock Purdue out and get ready for this playoff so you can complete your other goal. Make the playoff. Win that chip. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. So that's what it is. So that's the Big Ten championship. But can I rant for a minute about this Ohio State game? Can I rant, y'all? If you stayed this long, you're gonna get a rant. Because I made those videos. I made those videos pregame, Ohio State versus our defense, our offense versus their defense. What'd I tell them? Told them, make CJ Stroud be great. Make him be great. Told them. I told our fans in that video, but I was talking to them. I even told them, don't come on here getting mad. He ain't been great. They get up, or their defense makes plays and gets them short fields. Then the pressure is off, and then Ryan Day leaves him in, and then he puts up. He might have 250. Then all of a sudden the game is over. You leave him in, he gets 350, which makes him look great. And that's why I said, make him be great. Make him be great. Crumbled. He crumbled. When he had to be great, he crumbled. So this is why I get on here and I say stuff. And this is what kills me about fans. When I get on here, and people, like, you might think I'm a homer or something, but when I get on here, I just tell you what I see. Like, whether it's Michigan with the soft tackling and play calling, anything, I kill my team. What are you talking about? So when I'm pointing out critiques about your team, you best take notice to it, because I'm saying it for a reason. Told you, them linebackers be blitzing, and they was going to run that zero coverage or that one safety high. Told you. Similar to who? Who is that similar to? Don Brown. Told you. No, he's not like that. He's not like Don Brown. And you got a Don Brown result. Yes. Tried to warn y'all. Let's take the page back. Because I told, let me toot a horn a little bit. Toot. Told you. Gaddis left. Y'all lost your offensive coordinator. Mike McDonald left. Y'all lost your defensive coordinator. Harbaugh was taking interviews for the NFL. Your program's in shambles. And I just sat back. Even made videos about when Harbaugh said he's coming back. Just calm down, y'all. Calm down. Don't listen to the Ohio State fans and trolls. Calm down. And they was just still trolling, thinking it was a game. Thinking it was finna go back to, we're gonna kill you in the shoe. Yeah, we got your shoe right here. Throwing it up on the power line. You'll never get it back. Planted that flag. talking all that stuff. Oh, you lost Aiden and Ojabo. Like we don't have any other players. You lost Dax Hill. You lost Josh Ross. You lost your whole defense. Tried to tell him. Tried to told him. We got players that played last year. We switched out a ton of players. They ain't listen. They just thought I was on here talking. Thought I was a homer. When I'm telling you what's actually going on. But hey, it is what it is. I just had to toot for a second because people don't be listening. They just pick out things that they don't like and then try to, oh, you said this and this ain't right. Tried to tell thinking I had somebody, you try to tell me our linebackers and corners had more sacks than the defensive line. Like, I just get on here and just make up stuff. Bro, come on. We had about 30 sacks this season, and you think the linebackers and the corners got the most of the sacks? That don't even sound realistic. It's not realistic. But this is what be going on. I just get on here and I just say stuff, but I'm not saying things that I say about people get upset when you talk about their team. I'm just telling you what I see. Like, I'm just telling you what I see. Like I said, when Ohio State blitzes, they come in with bad intentions. I said that. But the blitz wasn't getting there consistently. When they did blitz or when they run blitzed, we just switched it up. We're going to throw on you first half. We're going to run it down your throat second half. It's big time play calling by Harbaugh, Moore, and Weiss. Got to give them their ups. What's his name? Ron Bellamy. I'm not sure if you should still be the receiver coach regardless. That's just how I feel about stuff. I'm not sure if you should still be the receiver coach. But that game, that win, it was just big for the culture of Michigan. Michigan football and the rivalry. Because now, Ohio State, we saw how the pressure bust pipes. And they haven't lost in so long that what we did to them last year, they probably made a drastic move when they hired Knowles, a Big 12 defensive coordinator, not knowing you've got a lot of talent at Ohio State. You don't need to run a all or nothing blitz scheme or defensive scheme similar to Don Brown. You don't have to do that. You got enough talent to not do that type of stuff. It's a gimmick. That's what I call it. When Don Brown was here, that's a gimmick scheme to me. You do that at smaller schools. You don't have to do that at Michigan. You don't have to do that at Ohio State. So that loss, I felt like they did something drastic with that. Ryan Day just hired him without really doing his research on that, or he just made a mistake. But the pressure of them losing, all those players felt it. The coaches felt it. Ryan Day felt it. Now they done lost again. Halfway through that game, they was nervous. They felt like they should be blowing us out. But when you hold the team to field goals, to a couple field goals, keeps the game close. Then we took off second half, and they got nothing. Because we got rid of Don Brown. Woo! We got rid of him. We got rid of that bull. Get it out of here. Y'all picked one up. Oh my goodness. Y'all done picked up Don Brown, little brother. Woo! I don't know what y'all was thinking. So, you did something drastic and got him, but the pressure mounts up. And I tried to tell people this years ago. When you have lost to a team, now it's 2 in a row. So next year, the players on that team, they really ain't gonna know how I feel to beat Michigan. You might have two players, stragglers left that have stuck around from 2019 or something. But he on the bench. He ain't even gonna probably be a player that plays. He's just going to be on the bench somewhere like, man, 2019, we dominated Michigan. You should have seen it. That was a great, man, we was scoring all over them. We were scoring 14 a quarter. They couldn't do nothing with us. And the players on the team, I'm like, okay, they've been dragging us the last 2 years, so I wish we could get back to that. So there's pressure on them now. All that pressure, see, the culture is slowly flipping. We're playing free. Michigan is playing free. Michigan is looking to win the Big Ten and expecting to go to the playoff. Ohio State's players, and you could see it in that game, were so nervous and so scared because they were like, man, I don't think we can beat these boys. I don't think we can beat them. All that pressure of beat Michigan all year, hearing about it, beat Michigan. We got to beat them. We can't let it run it down our throat. When we got up 24-20, that pressure mounted on them, and it was just too much pressure. Now y'all feel that pressure. Now y'all worry about y'all assistant coaches. Now y'all worry about, is y'all head coach that dude? Y'all worry about it now. So when people see me trolling and doing all that stuff, you know why? I got all them years of hearing y'all talk y'all trash and all that pressure that was, now it's gone, and I'm putting it on you with all these trolls, all these videos, and I'm talking that good stuff all year long. Now y'all feel how it feels. See, a lot of these Ohio State fans, if they're not older, at least about 35 to 40, see, they don't know how it feels to lose to Michigan. Them dudes don't know how it feels. You know now, though. You know now, though. You know now, though. Now you know. Now you know how it feels. Just thinking, we're going to blow y'all out. You haven't won in the shoe. Planted that flag in the shoe. What's up now? What's up? Beat you in our house, then came to your house, took your shoes. Give me them Jordans. Give me them LeBrons y'all got. Special made. Give it up. What size them is? My size. Michigan size. What's up? Woo! So, forgive us if we tooting our horns after we had to hear all year, you can't win in the shoe, you can't win in the shoe. You ain't won in the shoe in 20 years. We're gonna blow y'all out. It's gonna be epic. You guys aren't gonna be able to keep up with Ohio State's offense. What'd I tell them? They tried to say they was gonna be like LSU. They thought they was gonna be Joe Burrow, LSU, Justin Jefferson, and them boys. Told y'all wasn't gonna be like them. Told y'all. You lost Olave. You lost Garrett Wilson. Then you lost Njigba the first game of the year. Y'all ain't been close to that since. Y'all never had showed any glimpse of being that. But for some reason, they still felt like they were just going to kill us. And couldn't even do it with our best player on the bench. With our best defensive player on the bench. Holla if you hear me. Do you hear me? Best players on the bench. And did you like that? And the refs saved you from having should have been 52. Refs saved you from having another scoop and score. Talking about. So, some of y'all might want to start listening when I say this stuff about your team. I ain't saying this stuff to make you feel bad. I'm saying it because that's what I see. Saying it because that's what I see. Make CJ be great. CJ ain't been great since I don't know when. It wasn't this year. Definitely wasn't. If he would have got the Heisman, he would have been the most undeserving Heisman finalists I ever seen. Man, didn't deserve no Heisman. Didn't even deserve to be in the talk, honestly. I'm just being real. That's what I saw. But I ain't gonna get on here and rant all day about Ohio State. But that's why we get on here and we do what we do. Cause y'all been so cocky all these years. Whoo, it's been so fun watching y'all. I see why, and last thing, and I'm gone. I see why Ohio State fans used to watch my channel all the time. I see. Because then you see your rival, a fan of your rival, on here ranting and raving about what do they have to do to be better? What do they have to do to win? Will they ever get it straight? It's quite hilarious because I've been watching y'all content, Ohio State fans and analyst content, and it's hilarious. It is hilarious. It is must-see TV. I get it now. It's must-see TV. And I just get in the comments like y'all used to do me and get my troll on. Everybody get your troll on. I'm trolling all year. So, do y'all feel me? My Michigan brethren, do you feel me? Man, it's been good. 2 years in a row. Woo! But that's all I got for this one, y'all. That's all I got for this one, y'all. We feeling good, man. It's good. It's feeling good. I cannot front, and I'm not going to lie to you. But we got to take care of Purdue. And one more thing. And this year, for the players, it wasn't about beating Ohio State. It's about getting that championship and getting rid of that feeling they had about getting dominated by Georgia. So I'm glad last year was a stepping stone because they had to get that Ohio State monkey off their back. This year, they trying to go and handle their business and bring that championship trophy back. At least put out a better showing in the playoff for sure. But that's all I got for this one, y'all. Got to take care of Purdue, get to 13-0, and just continue this run so we can be this. So we can be this champions, but not Big Ten, national. Like, share, subscribe, and as always, go blue.
It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine.